trucking in a cave, get blocked in by some Ass-Wagons in Rock Springs, Wyoming. Rusty, load updates and more on this episode of
The Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker, filmed before a live and fuzzy studio audience. Yep, there he is, Rusty, the world-famous meatball dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Alright, today is Monday, the 28th of October. Almost Halloween. Ooh, boo, blah, blah. Parked here in a little gas and sip in Strong City, Kansas. After I picked up a load in Hutchinson. But that's not the most interesting part. Let's just dive right in. I had to do some trucking into a cave today. Check this out. Alright, here I am coming up to the caves here in Kansas City. Right across from the Ameristar Casino, by the way. Alright, so pulling up to the left lane. I got this truck in front of me. There's a big blue sign over there to the left. And we'll zoom in on that. What's it say?
The world's largest
Subtropolis.
business complex.
Alright, so we're going to turn left here. Once this truck gets going, yeah, we're going to protected grain. Subtropolis. I'm going to pull over to this lot because I see a big sign up there and I figure I need to go check out what this sign is telling me. Okay, so I'm going delivering here in this underground cave, Subtropolis. So I got to go look at this sign and figure out where I'm going. Apparently this is it says the world's largest underground business complex. So I'm going to go look at this sign and try to figure it out.
Alright, so there is a sign up here. It says 8800 and it's green, is to the right. At least they have good signage. I thought I had been to this one before. There's another one that's just a little bit south of here, closer to Independence, that I've been to before. So, haven't been to this one. So it should be interesting. Alrighty. I see some numbered things here on the left. It's 8710. Huh. Interesting. So some of these don't look like you even go underground. I wonder if we're actually going underground or not. Oh, I see it dead ahead. 8800. Okay. So I guess that's where we go in. Very interesting. I was looking for pillar 208. That's pillar 107 to my right. Well, these all say Paris Brothers, which is where I'm going. But say 208. Alright, 200 to 255 is to the right. Alright. Pretty tight down here. for driver check-in, repair stuff. This might be where I check in.
Yeah, apparently this is the biggest cave complex around here, in the world, maybe even. But it's pretty tight down there. It's I've been in some that are much larger, higher ceilings, much more room to maneuver, but this one, a little tight. There goes an England going by me. Okay, well, they came by, they had me break the seal, or, well, they broke it. It's a bolt seal. We got backed in. I'll take some shots of the outside so you can see more of what this place looks like under here. All right, check it out. See, there I am, backed into the door, and there's a giant pillar I had to maneuver around. It was a blind side back. Look at all those other pillars I had to maneuver around as well. Not a lot of room down here. So, yeah, there's a little room to pull forward when you're trying to back in. And you see the employee parking up there. And this thing just keeps on going. It's never ending, this whole cave complex. Hello! Yes, this was a load I picked up in Salt Lake City, actually, because I had a load delivering to the Salt Lake City area. Right, after I delivered last Wednesday in Rothschild, Wisconsin, I picked up a load of Bush's baked beans going to Salt Lake City. So I delivered that and then had to run right over and pick up a load of cereal from Post. Normally I pick up cereal in Northfield, Minnesota, but they were doing it from Salt Lake all the way over here to Kansas City, and that's why I went into the cave. Okay, and then right after that, I had a 3.5-hour deadhead drive all the way over to Hutchinson, Kansas, where I had to pick up a load of salt, going up to a couple of Costco's in the Twin Cities area. One Woodbury, one something berry, Woodboro, Maplewood, Minnesota. Both right there, right around the St. Paul area. And then as soon as I deliver the first one 5:30 a.m. Wednesday morning, the second one at 8. Then I'm going to go pick up the cereal again, heading back to Cheyenne, hoping maybe for some lignite for Friday, but I haven't heard word on that yet, so who knows. So been a few really tight days. After I got loaded, I got to run through and have dinner with my daughter on Friday night, which is real nice, but then had to drive through the night to make the delivery in Salt Lake. Yeah, it was at the Walmart Distribution Center in Grantsville, Utah, right over there off the Salt Flats, and you can taste it as you're driving by. Taste that salt. Yeah, then Saturday picked up at the Post, and that was for today, Monday's delivery, the 28th, in Kansas City. And so since I drove all night, I could only make it to Rock Springs, Wyoming, where I normally hate to park because there's not a lot of options, and there's a terrible, terrible Flying J I parked at. And what do I wake up to in the morning? So look what I wake up to this morning. This guy parked directly in front of me. I can't even pull out. And then two other trucks parked over there, blocking, probably about 6-7 of us here. Not to mention those two are blocking the exit for the Catskill. So now I gotta go knock on doors and wake all these ass-wagons up, tell them to frickin' move. And this asshole right in front of me, he's there, because there's somebody along the curb there. How the frick am I supposed to pull out? That just blows me away. I've never understood this. This is why we have PC. If there's no decent parking available, you're allowed to move on to the next place. I got parked at like 3 o'clock that afternoon. So the next day, these guys come in late at night. I gotta leave. So I gotta go bang on all the doors and wake him up. The third truck, that orange truck on the far right, he had been completely undressed and back in his bunk. If I ever have to park not in a spot, I don't get undressed. I don't even take my shoes off, so that if anybody does come knock on my door and I need to move immediately, I can hop in the seat and move immediately. Because I'm not an ass wagon, what do you think? Silly me, I'm trying to be courteous and thinking of other people, unlike a lot of the drivers out here these days. Screw everybody, I'm just parking in the middle of the driveway. Okay, yeah, so I explained basically what I'm doing load-wise. I'm going up to Minnesota, picking up the cereal again, going back to Cheyenne, and I've heard bad news from DLS. They may not be running cereal from Northfield, Minnesota to Cheyenne anymore. Looks like they're going to run them out of that warehouse in Salt Lake where I just picked up last Saturday to go to Cheyenne. Which means my better pain of my loop of loads is probably going away. Yeah, not too friggin' happy about that. I've really enjoyed doing that loop because it gets me through the house a lot more often, which I've really enjoyed. For most of the years I've been doing trucking, I've had to avoid home because anytime I go to the Cheyenne area or the Denver area, the rates coming out are so bad, it's just not worth it. So if that's going to dry up, that unfortunately means I have to find other options. I did run a couple of loads once through, I can't even remember who it was through, that picked up in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, toilet paper and paper towels going to either North Platte, Nebraska or Cheyenne. Maybe I can get hooked up with some of those again because they paid fairly well. So that's the volatility of trucking. You just never know, and you're always scrambling, and you're always having to look for loads in all the wrong places. Do want to shout out Ike at Bonehead Truckers. He's got so many more subscribers than me. He doesn't have to even drive full time. But I send him videos occasionally. I sent him the one that was on my last video about those ass hats blocking the fuel islands there at the Petro and Albert Lee. And that was the beginning, the opening of his latest video that was just posted yesterday, Sunday, for Bonehead Truckers of the Week. So that's kind of cool. I got thrown up on that channel where I get more views, and maybe that'll throw a few more views to this channel. Who knows? I always say I don't really make much off of this channel. I actually did okay this month. I made $321 off of this YouTube channel. That's not a lot. But that basically paid for the shocks I had to replace on the trailer. That's the way I look at it. I take anything I make off of the YouTube and I throw it towards my truck maintenance. You know, that's about it. And that's a good month. I don't always make 300. It's more like 100 to 200 at best. But I don't do this channel for the money. I do it because I love trucking. I love doing this sort of thing. I used to be in radio, so this is my entertainment, my creative outlet, if you will, at the end of a long day. Well, thanks for tuning in for that one. Yeah, we had to get Rusty up here, and of course then that means he gets his, you know what, I won't even say the word right now, but you know what's coming. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe. Please like and comment. Get your comments as soon as I can. Sometimes takes a few days because I'm a working truck driver. Clutch Trucker on Instagram, Clutch Trucker on Twitter, X, Clutch Trucker 5 on TikTok, and as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. You ever reach a point in your life where you say to yourself, this is the best I'm ever going to look, this is the best I'm ever going to feel, this is the best I'm ever going to do, and it ain't that great? Ready? Oh, yeah. Oh, you're all. Oh, look, he even hopped up on the bed. He's all ready. You're all excited out for it. Is it bacon strip time? Yeah. All right, Professor Spaz. There you go. Oh, you're going over to your pet bed over there to eat it today. Oh, okay. Normally you eat it right there in front of the bunk, but go over to your pet bed there in front of the toilet and munch them down. Enjoy that bacon strip bounty, right, Rusty? It's a beautiful thing. He's all over it. Like white on rice, like hair on a gorilla. And why? Sing it with me, because he's a bag and strip dog. He's a bag and strip dog. Sometimes it eats too fast and it starts to cough, because he's a bag and strip dog. Happy dog luck!